You are watching the opening round of the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, presented by Bonsoy, and we're closing in on the last couple of heats of this opening round, and this one should be fun. We've got Gabriel Medina, the three-time world champion, out there up against Kanoa Igarashi, who's got work to do to get above that cut line, and Liam O'Brien. Have a look at that mane. He'll be surfing in the white jersey, and he's looking to really solidify a position.
In a must-go situation, and Liam O'Brien, who's finally getting his go on the CT, and here we go. We're starting off right now with O'Brien. Take it away.
Nice hit there from Liam. Grew up at Burleigh Heads, great point break surfer, incredible flow, but suffered an injury before the first stop, and we didn't see him compete on the CT, but he was good enough to fight his way back on the Challenger Series, and here he is giving it another go. But Medina, he's going to kick off his campaign here at the Rip Curl Pro in fine form. And, well, his Brazilian mates can only laugh at that start.
Look at the replay, Gabe Medina. That was a full row.
Well, Medina streaking down the line. Let's check the water angle. Takes to the air. Fully rotated before he even landed back on the wave. Up and over that foam section. Now watch the stance. Widens a little. Spins in the air completely. 360 degrees in the air. And stomps it. Love the extension here as he just exploded out of the lip. The hands, the upper body steering the direction of the air, the lower body following.
Unbelievable, full rotation, stomped it with ease, and Igarashi now, he'll go looking to answer, but this way's not going to pan out for him. He'll head back to the takeoff zone. Cannot wait to see the replay of Medina's first ride here, and Medina's looking to back things up pretty soon. Drops to the bottom of this one. Nice and clean the conditions out there at the moment, and that means that these competitors can really lean into these rail turns as Igarashi comes flying down the line here. Loading up, and there's a nice whipping carve off the top. Up into the roof, sets the fins free, and has the speed to reach this end section. And he sticks a nice rotation of his own. And that is a fantastic reply to what we saw from Medina earlier on.
As we watch the replay here, just streaking down the line. These surfers just waiting for these little cupped out sections to present themselves. Kanoa just jams it there. That's that frontside slash I was talking about. Up and over the foam, kicks the tail out. And here, takes to the air, perfect timing, gets that tail nice and high. A different style air to Medina, whereas Medina had the height. Kanoa's board completely corked out. And you just saw there, getting that board directing straight back towards the foam, and the transition to pick up speed and continue on with the ride, just incredible to watch.
Yeah, deservedly so. Let's see what Liam O'Brien got done earlier on. A couple of hits there. Watch him up. Rot Nest in the Rip Curl Search event. Got himself through to the final series. Graduated to the CT and suffered a broken fibula and a high ankle sprain or syndesmosis injury. Rehab, and before he hit the Challenger Series to earn his place back on the tour, as we see Kanoa now going for a backup scores, loading up, and just arriving at that section a little late to launch the air.
He's got the family with him this year, but he's got a good crew around him as well. So I feel like he is in a good headspace and ready to go, and certainly the warm-up performances have been dynamic.
Unbelievable. And here goes Liam O'Brien now. Hasn't got much to speak of just yet, but plenty of speed for the end of this ride. Nice hit there.
He is definitely out to take another title. As we watch Liam O'Brien, incredible fast slash on that first turn, but again, you know, taking these sort of waves and surfing the way he is, it's great. It's really good surfing, but I just don't think the wave opportunity on the waves are quite there as we see Medina.
Loading up for something big down the line here. Whoa, did well just to force an air out of that section. Wasn't even really ramping up for him.
Like on, but they're not 8-point waves. As we see Medina here, just a little bit late to that section, and he did so well to actually even rotate and get to a somewhat of a landing, but just caught an edge and down he goes. climb that wave that allows him to put that style of surfing on show, then he won't find himself progressing through this heat. Medina.
Well, Medina, he's got all the tricks, but the really impressive thing about him is just how much he's worked on his power and flow. Since first coming onto the scene as really just a specialist in the air. Here goes Kanoa. Live action here. Going after the lead here. Only needs a mid-range score to get himself in front. A couple of decent turns already. This one lining up nicely. Love the way he just drops that back knee and just floats over the end section.
So we see the replay here. See, there's that weightlessness that I'm talking about as he hits the lip. And again, just sort of gets the release right at the end of the turn. Doesn't overcook that one. Perfect timing.
We were talking off camera earlier on. One of the best surfers we were kind of touching on was Taj Burrow. Sometimes he just throws a big, powerful, punchy vert turn and will explode through the lip, and he did it beautifully on that final section.
He sure did, and he's got that sort of tucked in back leg as well that Taj had. It was Liam O'Brien just a quick in and out there.
A couple of meters in front of Medina when he kicked out and was able to not only get the score but gain first priority in this heat. So smart surfing by Kanoa Igarashi.
Yeah, better looking wave here for Liam. I just love how fast he gets this thing underway. That second hit, beautiful tail release, and that's a better, smoother turn from Lobby, and little layback hammer.
And getting to the top end of the rankings. Here goes Medina at the moment in second spot, in a pretty decent position at the moment. And he is out in front and loading up once again. Big section standing up here. He's going to go to the sky, completes that rotation. Let's see if this wave gives him more down the line. Just climbs over that section with a nice float and then drifts the fins over the foam. He does take opportunity away from his rivals out the back by using that priority. And Medina now just transitioning and gets his first hit in there. His first turn of real consequence, but this wave kind of shuts down and he's over it. About to turn in another solid score, possibly his best. An 8.23 for that last wave, as Medina looks to get rid of a 5 here and add some pressure to Liam O'Brien here.
Interesting note, he's actually got Felipe Toledo's signature fin in his board too, so maybe tapping into Felipe's performance, winning equipment.
Really solid stuff there. A couple of excellent scores for Kanoa. And the healthiest heat score total I think we've seen all day, 16.4. Pretty impressive stuff from him.